world from Chile. He had a really hot set with Goblin last time they played. It was like Game 5 last talk. But regardless, we're jumping into Game 1 here. Mewtwo, Rob, Firefly versus Anbil.
Yes, and like I said before, the winner will go on to fight Tweak. So whoever wins this has a tough mountain to climb. We'll see who can do it. Your reward for winning is fighting the best Diddy Kong player in the world. Go figure.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, I'm kind of excited to watch some Mewtwo, man. I love Mewtwo. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited that like there's still players that are representing that character. It's just amazing because I've always loved Mewtwo since Smash 4, man. So I'm kind of a bit of a fan.
Mewtwo's definitely an interesting character, one that you obviously do not see all that too often. Rob, on the opposite side of the spectrum, you see pretty much every tournament no matter what. You see that up tilt up air a lot of the times. Unfortunately, did not connect that time around for Firefly.
Yeah, and Firefly, you can see he's a Toby Fox fan, apparently on the top there. So, but you see plenty of Robs, of course. Rob, very prevalent in the meta, but Mewtwo, a little bit of a rare case. So not a lot of people know this matchup.
Yeah, definitely an uncommon character. Someone you don't see every day, but we'll see what Firefly can do in this situation with the lead that they have for the moment. There's a run-up nair from Mewtwo, looking for a down air, but the up air out of shield will take that first stock of the set. And don't pay attention to the top right. The time is definitely correct. Don't worry about that.
Time is just a myth, man. We'll just count it down. Chat, count it down for me, please. Let us know when we're out of time.
I don't think this game's going to take 97 minutes. I'll tell you that much, DGK. But hey,
I hope not.
Anbil actually returning fire and finding that first stock for themselves in that moment. And now Robert coming through with down tilts, the forward air out of shield, the down air, nice little combination into the nair for Mewtwo. Some more damage, and it's just a back and forth scrap.
Yeah, definitely. This has been kind of a scrappy set. I mean, such a small stage in the F tilt almost takes it.
Wow. It's a strong move.
Extremely strong tail, man.
Yep. One of the strongest tails in the world. Oh, I actually like that bait, but unfortunately the bait is too much for you to handle, and you will get up smashed. And you know, Mewtwo's up smash is actually a lot like Rob's up smash, honestly. It has a little bit of a scoop, kind of sucks you into it a little bit. It's pretty fast out of shield as well, but there's the down tilt to the up air. That bad DI will send you off the top. Mewtwo is not the heaviest character in the game, despite how big he looks, so.
Definitely not. The crazy part is that he got hit by the up tilt, but he didn't actually get hit by the up air in like a true confirm. He actually just jumped into it. He could have just air dodged away, but I guess he wasn't expecting to get clipped by the tip of that up air. Unfortunate there for Anbil. But still, last stock situation here, game 1. We're going to see how he reverses this.
Charging up that shadow ball, but there is the up tilt to the up air. We've seen Firefly land these time and time again. Careful as you get towards that top side blast zone. The down air connecting, a little bit of a trade there. Anbil once again coming through with that dash tag flash in the shield, trying to bait something out of Firefly. Firefly just trying to get down. So far, Anbil doing a good job maintaining stage control.
Definitely. I mean, Anbil trying to keep his head on the ground, maintaining stage control. Like you said, again, it's still very even, especially against a character like Rob. Rob can delete stocks.
Oh my goodness. Not
Still
enough
alive.
though. Still alive. The back air not quite enough for Firefly just yet. The down air searching for it. The forward air connects, teleports past, and gets the nair off the level. Now a fully charged shadow ball available here for Anbil. Looking for a down smash, doesn't find it, and there's the nair to get out of dodge. The laser connection close to that right side blast zone, able to teleport to ledge. The ledge trump into the up air, but it's not going to be enough. Parry, no grab though.
Yeah, the parry there. We're still in game. Mewtwo at 160%. 120 there for Firefly, so still relatively even, but Anbil needs to reset neutral. Yeah, forward air, forward tilt. I'm sorry, forward air.
Yes, you were right the first time around, DJK. The forward air comes through there for Firefly, and it looks like production is informing them that it is on the wrong time. 97 minutes, or 99 minutes rather, is a little bit too much time, I think, to be having.
I think just a little bit too much of a fun time. I think we
yeah, somehow we got to 99 minutes. I don't know how that happened. Must have been from the crew battle earlier or something like that.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, we had some fun stuff going on before, so but we're back to normal, back to regular schedule programming. 7 minutes. I mean, I would have enjoyed a 99-minute match. Maybe,
I don't think we could survive a 99-minute match. I might have to go to the bathroom after that much time.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would have to too as well. But anyway, let's see if Firefly has the answers to keep the momentum going.
Yep, nod in their head, smile a little bit, make sure they don't get tilted. Mewtwo, of course, the choice for Anbil, and Rob once again for Firefly. getting back into game 2 here. It was a pretty close game 1. Anbil just barely able to clutch, or not Anbil, Firefly just barely able to clutch that one out, rather.
Yeah, definitely. And also, Anvil's from Norway, so pretty interesting. Shout out to having EU in the venue. That's kind of sick,
That
man.
is pretty cool. We do have a couple of EU players here. I know there are some French players, a French commentator in Humming, I believe, as well.
Yes. Shout out to Humming, man. Awesome guy, awesome gentleman.
I believe he's commentating Rivals, or he was. Yes, yeah, I see him over there. He's commentating.
Yeah, he's been grinding Rivals, man. But anyway, back to the set. So far, Anbil starting off pretty fresh here, but Firefly answering back very quickly.
Yep. Firefly able to take that game 1 very close. See if Anbil can make some adaptations here. Able to snap that ledge. That Shadow Ball just charging for a very, very long time. Okay, side B into the forward air here. That's a classic combo at this percentage. It does confirm.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's got to be scared of is that Mewtwo Shadow Ball actually does hit ledge hang, depending on the character. So, but I know Rob has a very good ledge hang, so.
Yeah, surprising with how big he is, right?
It's because he extends out a little robot arms, man. It's so safe, you know?
There we go, the up air, though, from Anbil, finding that on the platform, taking that first stock. And this is a good look for Anbil, especially considering you're playing Mewtwo, right? There is a bit of a tier gap in terms of common opinion here. There's the down air into the nair. Good damage here from Anbil.
I would say a bit is a bit of an understatement, but definitely a tier gap, and Anbil just looking very comfortable regardless of tier placement.
Yeah, well, that's one thing about tier placement, right? If you play Mewtwo, nobody plays against Mewtwo, but everybody plays against Rob because there's Rob everywhere. So Anbil does have that advantage in this current situation, but will it be enough to win this set? We'll find out.
Yeah, I think every region gets terrorized by Rob, but so far, I mean, Anbil looking so good. Is that going to kill? Yes, it will on that platform. And I mean, Anbil 3-1 stock lead. This is looking much better for game 1.
Yep, very solid. A stark contrast to game 1. Double nair, the up tilt, comboing into the up air and reversing the back air as well to get more damage. That was a great combination here. I think he was sharking for a down air in that situation, but Firefly not giving it away.
Yeah, and Firefly needs to find something in fast. 99% here. This might be a 3-stock, but there it is. Up smash coming out of shield. Very good option there for Firefly. Maybe he has a chance to reverse this? I mean, it is Rob.
It is Rob, but like, how often can you come back from such a large deficit? 137, I mean, come on. Surely we're not going to see a reverse 3-stock sweep, right? Surely.
I think, from the sound of your voice,
trying to curse him a little bit.
I think you're looking for that by the sound of the voice there's that, man. I think you're trying to curse Anbil a little bit.
That would never happen, would it?
Oh, man. Gaslighting the set here.
It wouldn't happen. Look, it's not happening. It's not happening as we speak, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This is the rotor arm, unfortunately, for Firefly. But Anbil still looking quite crispy in the F-tilt. Will catch that ledge and will find game 2. 1 game apiece. Yeah, not letting that commentator's curse happen. Good stuff, Anbil.
Definitely not. I mean, the Shadow Ball was kind of struggling to hit the Rob ledge hang, but the downward angled F-tilt will not have that same struggles. Closing out that game 2 with the downward angled F-tilt. Very good option there from Anbil. And now we get the stage strikes. We're going to see what stage Firefly has in mind. I mean, Rob is quite good on almost every stage, so.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why Rob is one of the best characters in the game, right? Has a very solid matchup and stage spread, I would say. But it doesn't always matter what character and stage you pick. Sometimes it just matters how good you are. And in that situation, Anbil was the better player and was able to find game 2. But let's see if Firefly can adapt and take us to a fun game 4, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or game 3, rather. Sorry, it's 1 game apiece. This is game 3.
Yeah, exciting game 3 on PS2. I mean, I like the song pick too, Battlefield Galactic. It's a pretty good song, I would say, in the upper echelon of Pokemon Stadium songs. So, good choice. Appreciate it.
It's a classic. It's a classic. All right, here we go. Charging up that Shadow Ball just a little bit. Both of these characters have a projectile they can work with in order to get some combo starters going. That Shadow Ball connecting for Anbil. There's an up air into the forward air. Getting some solid damage here, fully charging up that Shadow Ball, hanging on the ledge, and it does not catch the ledge hang of Rob in this situation. We have that confirmed now.
Yeah, it's been confirmed at this point. It's unfortunate because that's kind of a huge thing about having Shadow Ball is that you can use it to cover that ledge hang. You can sit at roll distance and cover ledge hang or time it for neutral get up. But it's going to be a tough thing for the matchup. And the down tilts are coming out. I mean, that move's also very, very strong.
Yeah, it does everything for you. Tech chase. Oh, my goodness. But we don't need to talk about tech chases when that back air is burning your face off.
answer back right away. And I think the back air as well, like you mentioned, answering back. Sometimes Rob just needs to pre-place those aerials, and there are some huge and deadly options here coming out from Rob.
Side B trying to catch Firefly slipping. There's the drag down there into the down tilt. Reversing the situation. That was a taunt. Okay. Styling on the little one. Both of them are smiling at that one. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but it was kind of cool, whatever it was.
How do you misinput taunt?
It's a good question.
That's my question, man. I mean, he's dancing around a little bit, man.
Well,
with it.
I don't know. Anbil, are we going to see a taunt to get bodied moment? If you did that on purpose, you might have just jinxed yourself, depending. Here's the gyro situation. The F-tilt comes through. Firefly racking up more and more damage. The forward air as well. I like the control center stage. Ooh. Down tilt into rotor arm. Taunt to get bodied complete, VGK.
Oh, yeah, like you said. I mean, I love the down tilt because it sends into tumble, and then the side B is great because you catch the tech in place. You catch, also roll in on the backside of the side B. It's such a good option there. Firefly, really good decision making. Good catch.
Oh man. Anbil answering back, double drag down there into the down smash. The shadow ball will fly past the ledge. Short hop into that fading back air, then air once again. And wow, a little scoop there on the F tilt.
Yeah, that F tilt is huge indeed. I mean, the tail is not just a huge hurt box, it is a huge hit box as well.
Okay, forward air catching the jump from Firefly. Relatively even here, only 9% separating the two. What is that gyro doing? It's just stuck in his leg, it looks like. Doesn't even look like he's holding it.
Looks like he's like, got like a leg or a tail kind of like gripping onto it.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
Right now,
shadow ball.
Yeah, time there for the neutral get. A really good option there for Anbil. So Shadow Ball's such a good tool because it covers so many ledge options.
Yep, definitely a solid option. It catches that air dodge as well. It is a little bit janky in the fact that it is kind of slow and moves a little weird. So it can catch you off guard, especially if you air dodge in the incorrect way or neutral get up. But it was given away. The forward air did catch that shadow ball, so it doesn't have the fully charged version anymore.
Definitely, the dive strike's gonna come out. It's not gonna kill just yet. Rob is quite heavy, so it's gonna take a little bit more to close this out.
Down tilt, looking for a grab. Didn't find it though. Firefly trying to box with Anbil a little bit, but both are just playing in this shield. Finally, the grab comes through. Looking for a nair and just lets the F tilt rip, and that will be enough to take down Firefly in game 3. We'll be moving on to game 4 with Anbil, or Anbil rather, not Anvil.
Anbil.
I'm thinking of Anvil for some reason. Maybe it's because we talked about Steve
stuck
last
in your head,
week.
man. Get
out of my head.
Get out of that.
Get out of my head, Steve.
He's in my head. Definitely, man. But I'm not gonna lie, Anbil is playing very strong there, man. I love his positioning and his usage of F tilt. I think that was like very good throughout the set, using it to cover the ledge hang, using it to cover a lot of different options. I mean, he's done an excellent job here in game 3, and now we're gonna go move on to game 4. Let's talk a little bit about Firefly here, man. What he has to do. I think one option is kind of like utilize gyro a little bit more. Sometimes just having gyro in a hand is so threatening as well. You want to make sure you're not getting hit by any of those Rob zero to deaths, of course.
Yep. Can be difficult, though, with the way that Anbil is playing. The aggressive Mewtwo, the reversal with that shadow ball, the movement, very ambiguous, and even contesting the gyro with that shadow ball once again. See this aggression, though. That should have been a punish, I think, but went for down tilt out of shield. Is too slow to combat with that tilt from Mewtwo.
Yeah, I feel like he could have shield grabbed him there and at least gotten a little bit of percent, maybe thrown him off stage, but instead, I mean, Firefly gets the jab lock or down tilt lock.
Yep. Find a little lock there to get the rotor arm after the fact. Reverses the gyro. But unfortunately, SD's Anbil going to be dropping down onto that left side. Now this is Firefly's chance to take this to a game 5, as there's no better chance than when your opponent SDs and you have a lead. Oh yeah, definitely. If your opponent SDs, I mean, this is a time to kind of like put your foot in the gas, keep it moving, get as much extra credit as possible, and just try to wrap this up as soon as you can. I mean, Firefly maintaining stage control here, doing a lot better. Utilizing down tilt as well as a box on the footstool. Footstool down air coming out from Firefly. That's a great punish to find a little bit of extra percent. Dodging that shadow ball, going way high just to avoid the ledge trap situation, but you got to be careful because you're running out of gas. Definitely. Running out of gas is so important as Rob, and flying so high, but you got to be careful because Mewtwo does have a very good up air. Mewtwo has pretty solid anti-airs as well, so landing is a little bit tricky when it comes to Rob. You talked about what Firefly might need to do to get himself back into the set. I think he's been doing it very, very well so far here in game number 4. I see him catching the teleports back to center from Firefly and dealing with the Shadow Ball a lot more effectively. You see that, just avoiding it once again, recognizing what he wants, but not recognizing that that forward air is coming out from Anbil.
Yeah, Anbil able to clean that out there with the forward air, like you mentioned, and we're going to see still in the lead here. So Firefly has the RC, gets a clip on the forward air right before the up B comes out from Anbil.
All right, swing and a miss. The Nair comes through onto the shield. The parry on the Nair from Firefly. Firefly down tilt into gyro. Not a true combo with the way that connection happened. Lots of shadow balls coming through. I thought we might see a jab lock situation, but it's just more fairs here for Firefly.
Yeah, I think Firefly was expecting like a roll away or some type of other option, so he wasn't ready for the jab block, and Anbil just not giving it to him, mixing up his options there from the tech situation, or the tumble situation there. And Firefly just flying away, as the name implies. I mean, I don't blame him. You're up this much. I mean, just keep your head in the skies and stay away from that Mewtwo, man. It's a very threatening character.
Yeah, Firefly being excessively safe. Throwing that gyro on the ledge, down tilt to catch the ledge hang. There's the Nair into the F tilt. Not quite going to kill just yet. Has to make their way back against Anbil's defense on the ledge, but the back air will find its mark, and Anbil does have a chance here to bring this back, but slowly but surely, most of Rob's moves will begin to start killing as his percent climbs.
Definitely. I mean, right now, I think almost any Rob move kills at this point, and that one definitely will.
Especially that back air. Booster blasts that Mewtwo away onto that left side, and we will be having a game 5 here in Anbil versus Firefly. Hot set.
Yeah, it's been a great set so far, and I mean, I love the way that Firefly's positioning all of the backers. He's preemptively throwing them out and occupying an area where Anbil's gonna like tech in place or just drop shield. I love he's kind of also baiting him to drop shield as well. So it's kind of scary because you don't want to get grabbed as Rob. You get grabbed as Rob and you just die. So a lot of times players, when they see Rob run at them, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna get dash grabbed. They drop shield. And when you drop shield, that back air is scary. It's a meaty move.
Town and City is the choice for the game 5 situation. A trade to start us off here. I'm looking for the big combo openers. Here comes Firefly trying to find something there, just scrapping back and forth. Looks like Rob is getting the better end of Anbil for the moment because of that frame data advantage. Double up air, 52%. Reverse Nair catching that teleport. Once again, back to neutral here.
Yeah, just resetting neutral here, and Anbil gets a little bit of a Nair loop going on, so that was kind of nice. Oh, the jab. No way!
There's no way, right?
Oh my gosh!
Town and City.
I mean, wow.
You cannot get jab locked. He looked like Kazuya for a moment there with the way he caught him on that platform and just took him to the blast zone. Now Anbil has all the momentum. Firefly looking to equalize this right quick, but how easy it now is it to get the stock on Anbil? We'll see in a moment. Is it possible?
Yeah. And just again, that's crazy. Something we don't see too often because those multi-hit jabs are not super common. And oh, a smash to catch the landing. This is a spicy game 5. We have the whole crowd watching now.
Yep, Firefly answering back. Once again, finding that grab. That's a great grab. Gets the forward air. Looking for tech chase on the platform. Finds another forward air. Using the gyro to deal with the shadow ball. Tried to pick up the gyro, but the shadow ball displacing it actually made it a little bit harder to scoop up here.
Definitely. Oh, I love the empty land up tilt there. Just mixing up the options. Again, Firefly, good thinking on the fly, mixing up his tools. You got to be so ambiguous as Rob.
Okay.
That almost killed.
Shadow ball in the F tilt. Yes, almost killing on these small blast zones that Town and City has. Going to the skies is Firefly to try and avoid the disadvantage state. Making their way back, landing on that platform, dodging right through in the forward air. Okay. I thought maybe Anbil would go for a forward air after catching that double jump, but didn't go for it for some reason.
Yeah, didn't commit. I guess he just realized he was just a little bit too far away depending on the percents. But something that kind of stinks for Mewtwo in this matchup is that Rob can fly so high, but Mewtwo's double jump is so slow. He can't get up there and cover it as easily as other characters do, like Fox and things like that. So even though he has a huge up air, it's hard for him to really get up there in time.
Yep, you see Anbil trying to snipe out Firefly with that fully charged shadow ball at the ledge. Asaibi dealing with the gyro, drag down up air, almost connecting. Now basically even percentages here. I wonder if kill throw for Mewtwo is in the cards, but a trade back, Dragon Ball Z style, down smash and the up air hitting for both players. But here comes a combo for Firefly, 35%.
Yeah, and if you're Firefly, you gotta feel great about that right now, getting a little bit of percent here to boot. So, and what a way, I mean, if there's any way to go out, it's a game 5 last stock.
Yep, game 5 last stock, but so far Firefly getting the better end of percentage for the moment. Looking for a back air, rolls right through. Anbil comes through with the nair, gets the dash.
Do not get jabbed. Okay.
Careful, not again, not the stretcher again.
Yeah, I was worried. I was like, man, please do not get jabbed in this position again. Firefly taking notes and learning from earlier on in this game. So right now, this is almost dead even, honestly, even though the percents may say otherwise.
Oh, careful. Oh, the back air, he flashed the shield for a moment. Maybe he was looking for a parry, and Anbil will fall to Firefly, and Firefly will take that game 5. Thumbs up to the crowd. He's like, yeah, I got that.
He's like, yeah, I play Rob. I mean, it's a good character, but again, I think what really separated Firefly there was the timing on those back airs was immaculate. Every time, I think he was mixing up the timings every time he would throw out back airs. And he kind of, I think Anbil was trying to parry the back air like you mentioned, but Firefly mixed up the timing just enough to avoid that. I mean, every time we saw so many stars close out with back air. I mean, it's a good move.
Solid back air there from Firefly, mixing up the timing, just like you said, to secure that kill in a clutch moment in the game 5 from Firefly. And honestly, Anbil looked pretty good there, making Mewtwo King look like a viable character. And this is something I talked about with Archmage earlier on the other stream, is that there really aren't that many bad characters in Ultimate if you try really hard to optimize and make them work for you. Because Mewtwo King's a character that not Mewtwo King.
Mewtwo King. Shout out to Mewtwo King.
Shout out to Mewtwo King. Mewtwo is a character that you don't see very commonly, right? So you're not always ready for that matchup. Firefly luckily was able to adapt to the Mewtwo in that matchup. It was a game 5 set, so you got more time to adapt. Shout outs to LMM for letting